So last time, poor Andreas the Rizzler. Poor Andreas the Rizzler. He died for the books. He died for the books, and now it's like 15 years later. Around 15 years. I don't know how exactly. And we're playing as Magdalene. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures for the coming year. R.I.P. MJ, exactly. We play as a woman. Horrible. Every game nowadays is woke. I cannot stand it. I just cannot stand it. Mineshaft, the old salt mines. No one's minded. Little owl. What about Slough and Staub and Mousefanger? It's been 15 years. Oh no, it's been around 15 years. That's not good. Oh no, I can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. No. Examine 10 flowers. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Whorehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round here. Okay. Smokey is still... Oh! Václav came back. It's nice to see some green. Václav came back. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Magdalene. Slough Jr. We shall see, I guess. There's so many people that probably died. What about that poor lady? What about Sister Amelie? I think that was her name. What about her? Is she still stuck there? Or Thomas? Or where's everybody? I wonder if this town is doing better or worse. What is even our goal? I don't remember. Odd said Dad was looking for me. I need to grab the muir plants from the workshop at the house and then head to the rat house. They should be sitting on his workbench near the printing press. Cats are going crazy. The rat house mural sketches. I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all of the plans. What is this part of the plans? No! Stop. Bye, Seth. Huh. This isn't Dad's handwriting. I can actually kind of read this with an odd color. We don't have an ink like this here. At least I don't think we do. Well, whatever. I'll bring it just in case. Alright, I better get over to the rat house. It was Klaus all along. That would be crazy. Go to the rat house. God, 15 years later and they're still doing this stupid low notes. That's mad. Will someone die again? I thought it's gonna be kind of like an epilogue. To see how everybody is doing. Sleep? Oh, look at that. I guess we're still doing this. Who is this? Artemis? That's a name. Hello, Magdalene. I don't remember you. Andres is still here? No, it's not. It is! It is Andres. Morning, Magdalene. Who is you? Rezi. Good morning, Mistress Dracarin. Are you his sweetheart? Because he was lonely. What about gardeners? Veronica is here. Clara is still going. I'm gonna guess Peter possibly died. Found the love of his life. Possibly. I don't know. It doesn't really appear like I can talk to people. I may have to go straight to the rat house. But I want to talk to everybody. I want to know how they're doing. This Hans... Oh, we can. Hello, Magdalene. Hans survived. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? Just wanted to see how you were doing. Well, I was just about to leave. I have to meet 𝙫𝙢𝙢𝙢 soon. 𝙫𝙢𝙢𝙢 is doing good. Why? Stuff in the forest needs doing. What are you two planning? Oh, that's a new thing. That's a new thing. Nothing. We're just carrying logs. Why would you do that? She's quite curious. We left big logs to see who's stronger. It's a contest. Does anyone else participate in this contest? That's the most men thing I've ever had in my life. Not usually. There aren't many others in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 strong enough, other than 𝙫𝙢𝙢𝙢. Simon's big, like Sepp was, but he's not interested. He's always busy taking care of the farm. Maybe Apollo can join us one day. He's been getting stout the last few years. Okay, Apollo and Artemis? What is happening? Who named these children? Alright, who's winning so far? Jorg, but barely. I've been gaining on him. He's growing older and softer with his council work, haha. So this is a thing that men just do from time to time. Me and Jorg, sure. I don't know how about everyone else. You're welcome to join us, Magdalene. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to join us. You happen to have small logs that would suit me. Okay, I don't like neither of these. I don't like neither of these. Whatever. Plenty of trees in the forest. We'll find you what you need. Maybe you would put some meat on those bones, bitch. Sure, maybe I'll drop by someday. I'll drop those logs on your head. Christ, Jorg will get a kick out of that. You really mean it, right? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I should get back to work. Until later, Magdalene. Until then, Godspeed. Simon. I don't remember Simon. She's still heady, still doing fine. Utah? Okay, I love new people. Which makes sense, it's been 15 years. Go in. What about Ottilia? Rickards? Who the fuck? 𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗. 𝙤𝙗𝙗𝙗 and Matilda. Ha ha ha. That's interesting. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Magdalene. Ruzicka house. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Is that Martin's wife? Yes, Brigitta. How are you, Brigitta? How is your Martin? He dead, isn't he? Well, that's not my fault. That ain't my fault. Cats. Police, I'm playing Pentimento. Okie dokie, let's go to Central Town. That looks like Martin. Hey again, Mags. So this is odds. Are you serious? I just told you to not call me that. And what are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? What business is that of yours? Craft. Who's fucking Craft? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. Apollo, why do you care? It's not like you've got important things to do. Okay, Apollo has to be a son of 𝙫𝙢𝙢𝙢 because of the hair. Oh my god, this is whole entire new thing. This is whole entire new thing. This is not just an epilogue. This is whole act. It's giving expedition. It's giving expedition. Midsommar, the game? No. Pentimento. Magdalene maintains and tinkers with the press and type, and sometimes works with Baltas. Oh, Baltas is here. Magdalene can handle anything connected with household or animal work. Magdalene is proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information. Oh, boring, boring, boring. I'm gonna do Tinker. What, 6? Be careful about what? If you can count medieval times. Boy toy business? What? Boy toy buzzin'. I cannot fucking read. No way. What? What happened? You will burn? True. I'm thinking Tinker. This is the only one that is accepted. Look at that. Look at those demons. Look at them demons doing their demon stuff. They're doing their demon stuff. Stop it! Police flashlight. Police flashlight. 𝙬𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙚 and Mousewanger having a blast on the couch. Stop it! Mini! 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 Mini, stop it! Mini, leave the boy alone. Leave the boy alone, please. Yeah, look away. Be bigger. No. Mimi! Mini! Mini! Mini, 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 mini. Yeah. Yeah. Please, be a bigger person. Be a bigger cat. Stop fighting. And she fell. That was quite embarrassing. That was quite embarrassing. Oh! Anyways, let's have Tinker. I keep the press running for my dad and I work with Baltas on his inventions. That seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day. Baltas's inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved with, if you ask me. Do you want a brick thrown at your ugly muggin? Right, no one did. Calm down, Max, you're going to get a reputation. I'm gonna kill all of them. All 3 of them. Teenage boys. Teenage boys. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Oh my god. This is gonna get me hyperventilating. Magdalene is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Oh. Flirt. No, don't give me flirt. Magdalene likes to playfully tease and flirt with people. No! Magdalene is a strong negotiator, whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Magdalene has a penchant for sneaking around, eavesdropping on conversations, and passing gossip. I like all of them! I like all of them. All of them sound interesting, don't they? They all sound interesting. This is more like me. This is a little bit like me. This is not like me. This is a little bit like me. Best one. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Let's have barbs. Ooh, I love the sound effect. At least I have a reputation. Yeah, no one knows you. No one knows you, bitches. You're just pathetic. Go and carry some logs. If you died today, your epitaphs would read 3 shitheads who spent every morning harassing girls in the commons. I love her. ... Assuming you got grave, that is. Slay! This would be... Oh my god. I'm doing this again. I'm doing this again. Making enemies with everyone. Again, more likely they would toss your worthless bodies on a compost heap and hope for a better return. Oh, she is vicious. She is vicious. She's ready. Jesus Christ. Alright, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Yes, that's why I was on my way to the rat house. Hopefully I can drop these off and start my reading for the day. Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it? It's not your fucking business. It's a smut, okay? It's a smut. Polyglot. Magdalene cannot speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. Okay, I mean, they obviously speak German, but also plus Italian and a little bit of other ones. Magdalene is familiar with the most popular common books of the day. Assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories. Leon Smut? Always. Reformation. Magdalene has read a wide range of contemporary books of the Reformation and counter. Disgusting. Boring. Herbs? Huh? Hey! Stop it! Oh my god, they're running like crazy. They're running like crazy. It's pure chaos. Can you hear it? Oh yeah, they're running like crazy. I feel like because she's so quick-witted, I feel like also having her like know things. I do not know what means scatological. What is scatological? Does anyone speak English here? As like trivia, and where is almanacs? Bro. What is almanacs and scatological? Logical, but what is scatological? I feel like this would be nice, paired with her being quick-witted. Volksbücher. Let's have this. Melusine. Esther sent it to me from Prague. Esther? Who's Esther? Esther. Is that about the snake woman who takes off all her clothes? I told you it's a smut. So yes. Sort of, but no, not really. Or at all. Maybe I burped. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm drinking Coke, so it's very possible. Oh, does it have any pictures? We're not about sexualization in this house, alright? We do not sexualize pixels. Can you stop it? Right, I want to see. Calm down, I'm not showing you lecherous dogs anything. Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? What is that? Spyglass or whatever. That was not a thing before. With Andreas. Yes, trees and birds and whatever. That's right. She's so... I love her. New thumbnail of Red Dead 2 says otherwise. That's just for views. You have to understand. You have to play the game. That's just for views. I was never attracted to a 2D man, a fictional man. I don't know what she's talking about. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? You're slow, right? I can tell that you're a bit slow. What? Never mind. Wait, Odds, aren't you supposed to be at the rat house too? You're on the council. Those bunch of teenagers are on the council? Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Let's go. Oh, fine. You and I lie. Klaus? Father Thomas? Big Jorg? Oh, Big Jorg doesn't have a, like... He has a scar across his eye. Maybe he lost it in, you know, during that unfortunate event. Doctor Dr. Stoltz. Dr. Stolec is here as well. Not many people. Oh, there is Paul. I think his name was Paul. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. These murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth. I don't think it's so simple, Klaus. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas? I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. I don't know, I'm tired of arguing. I just wanted to look nice and show what happened. Huh? Kragan Kreit, yeah. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed where talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at the home for supper. Cheetos is here. He escaped her. It's alright, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. What are you trying to depict? The burning of the abbey? What are you trying to depict? For all the good it did us, he hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you cannot make any progress? Magdalene, could you speak to your father? Help him see things from our point of view. What is your point of view? Father Thomas, I don't even know what you are all arguing about. So in the end, I ran to get these plans that you don't want to see, and now you want me to do something else for you? I don't even know what you're arguing about. What is your point of view? Exactly, like... Klaus has strong, very strong opinions on how the history of Tassing, of 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙦 Abbey, should be portrayed. And those portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. Nice. Isn't the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized on the wall? Klaus wants to show the revolt, and they probably don't. You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do, not entirely. Well, what do you think, Jörg? I know I'm not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to my dad. I know what he did. It doesn't feel right to ignore what happens to him, what happens to Otto. Okay, so Peter had to die probably during the revolt after Andreas. I mean, to be honest, that's Peter's fault that Andreas died, basically. He went crazy and he burned the abbey, burned the books after Otto died. Not Otto, after Ulrich. After Ulrich died. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our Lord angry. None of us do, but maybe there is a way to tell this story in a way that's true without upsetting anyone. So, it's all very complicated, you see, Magdalene. Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that's a little less inflammatory. My father was deeply affected by the revolt. It won't be easy to convince him. I don't think it is as complicated as you all think. So you want me to convince him to do what you say. I'm sure that will work. And to think the council meant to be the best of Tassing. This, like, being like this always bites me in the ass, but I cannot help it. Magdalene! Such speech is entirely uncalled for. We need to come to an agreement or call off the mural entirely. He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You cannot tell him no all of a sudden. Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you. Alright, I won't promise anything though. He's already hard enough to convince. Fine, but only so he can paint it, not on the account of you're bickering like children. Exactly. Now I'm going back home. This mess has taken up too much of my day already. She's so... oh my god. Ooh, October 22nd. We have a different one, different clock. Magdalene? Thank you for bringing the drawings to the rat house. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day and we never get any closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. Sick of the whole thing. Dad, I'm worried about you. Can you just start working on it? If they don't like it, they'll have to figure out for themselves. They would probably stop arguing if you just propose something more productive. Dad, I'm worried about you. I know, I appreciate the concern. I suppose I haven't been this upset about something in a while. I'll get through it. I just need time. Why is it bothering you so much? We hear all these stories about what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something, you and I, everyone in Tassing, 18 years ago. So she is 20, she has to be 20. I think she was 2. So she has to be 20. Everyone wants to forget about it. Pretend it didn't happen. You don't. No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. I was worried for you, worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther. Benjamin? Oh, the lady who was giving birth. Rachel. I don't know who is Esther. I don't remember Esther. I was so worried that I would lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others. And we lived. That everyone says that it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died. Maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Or maybe we could stop the peasants from burning it burning it down. Cannot read. But we'll never know. I mean, you had a child. You had a child with you. You cannot change the past, Dad. I know, the least I can do is make sure it's not forgotten. Something happened here. We were part of it. I'm making sure, with bad reading, I'm just making sure that Doug, you know, is not drowning. That he doesn't fall asleep. I need to help people, remember that. If I don't do it, who will? You're right, Dad. I wish the men in that rat house saw me the way you do. One way or another, you'll figure it out. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm going to bed early. Alright, I'm going to stay up for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Good. Please say hello to her from me. And her parents. I know that. Oh, is she a child of Rachel and Benjamin? I guess. Good night, Magdalene. I love you. I love you too. If he dies... Oh, 6! We literally have sometimes the same brain. I literally read that and was like, if he dies... And I looked at the chat. If he dies, if he's the next victim, I'm gonna uninstall this game. Stop it. All this running around has left me tired too. Before Otto died, I thought it's gonna be either Otto or Klaus, so... It would be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while. Alright, sit down at your desk. What's up, Klaus? So this is your right to Esther, and this is your room. Where do I sleep? What makes you think he dies? Because one person dies each... I mean, one. They die each fucking act. And I read I love you. So, you know, when people say I love you to each other, it means that they die. All right, where to begin? I should write to Esther. Dearest Esther. He is the problem, yeah. In every act, someone is a problem. And someone wants to basically change the way things are, because Baron Rothvogel wanted to change things. I mean, he was talking about changing the Abbey and stuff like that. So he died. Then in the second one, Otto died because he wanted to do the revolution. And now Klaus wants to portray truthfully what happened during the revolt. I hope you've been well. Autumn has reached us here in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 at last. I hope you and your family are well. That sends his regards to your parents like usual. I mean, let's start with this. I've spent the last few days collecting oak goals with Sister Gertruda. I don't suppose you have the chance to do that in Prague. In Prague? Yeah, Prague. Prague. Sister Gertruda has been teaching me how to grind them into a smooth ink. It's difficult work, but you'll find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. Ink, but what about purple ink? What about purple? Oh, did I mention that started a new project? He's painting a mural of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤's history in our new rathouse to memorialize the revolt. The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history, past, present, and future. I don't think I want to stay in 𝙤𝙤𝙟 forever. It's a quiet place to grow up. I'm 20 now. The printing shop has been in the family for years. I'm looking forward to taking it over. No, let's go out of this fucking cursed place. This place is cursed. That says I should take over the shop, but I want to do more with my life. Now... No, not now. Not just take over a print shop in some tiny town in the Alps. If I married a master printer, then I could become part of the Printers Guild. Then I would be able to send Dad my extra earnings to make a name for myself in one of the cities. And yes, before you break the nib of your pen, I will come visit you in Prague, I promise. I'll try to make time to visit before winter. Life has been bustling here. Dad's been busy with the Rathouse mural, so I've taken over the workshop. I'm sure it will be a sight to behold once it's finished. Write back to me soon. Kisses. All my love. Magda. Oh, Magda. Amen. Hello. Okay, we have 8. Go to bed. Do I have to? Fine. It's late, I should get some rest. Fine, go to sleep. Slay. Why are we waking up already? He's dead. He's gonna be dead. He's gonna be dead! Ah! No, Dad! Dad, no! Magdalene. Dad! Hang on, I'm coming. So he's gonna die and we're gonna have to fucking do the mural instead of him. Last time I was so shocked. It was after Sunday, there was Monday. Stupid! Who is doing all of this? So that was the note. Stop it. Someone said stop it in the note. It was for Klaus. To stop them, you know, doing the mural. Which one of the Abbey bitches? Which one of the monks? Which one? Because it has to be one of them hoes. I'm pissed. It's fucking Thomas and his nun. No, it's not the nun. It's Voislav and Matilda. It's Gertruda. It's, I don't know who else, but Brother Guy. I don't know where is Brother Guy, but it's Brother Guy. It's everyone from the Abbey. I'm pissed. Illuminata. Dad. Magdalene. She's gonna be traumatized and she's supposed to take care of the fucking mural. I would just leave this place. What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding. Someone came into the house. They hit me over the head. I'll go get Dr. Stolz. Try not to move, Dad. Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me. This wound is too deep for me to take care of on my own. We need Dr. Stolz. Magdalene, be careful. I will. I'll be right back, I promise. I mean, they don't kill women, apparently. So maybe I'm safe. I will. I'll be right back, I promise. It's always the man that dies, so maybe... Maybe I'm safe. Maybe it was slow. He actually survives! But he will be bedridden. Because I was like, okay, if he's gonna die, I don't know why Magdalene would just stay here. If she wants to leave either way. I would just leave this accursed place. Do you know why anyone would want to attack you, Klaus? No, maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them. It's because of the mural. Father Thomas, what are you doing here? Are you sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Come on, Jorg, you saw the workshop. Somebody was looking for something. Oh, they were looking for something. A burglar in Tassing. That's preposterous. Yeah, that's very new, right? It's very new. That never fucking happened. Well, if it wasn't an attack, what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate blow to the head, unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis. No, of course not, no. As I thought. Truthfully, Klaus, I'm surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It's a grave injury, Magdalene. You'll need to help take care of your father. I will, whatever I need to do. Good. Of course, the mural will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of the bed. No, it has to be done. This is too important. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work. I don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Klaus, your health comes first. Anyway, we haven't been able to agree on what the mural should be. Indeed, it may be the best to abandon the entire idea. With respect, Father Thomas, you are not on this council. Yes, just offering an opinion. You really don't want this mural, eh? I can paint the mural. What? Max, quit joking around. Why? 'Cause I'm a woman? Well, I know you want to help your dad, but aren't you too young for something this big? I've been painting since before I could walk. You don't think I'm good enough? I'm old enough to run the print shop by myself and that trusts me to illustrate the books. Isn't that enough? I'm older than Otz and he's on the town council. And he doesn't even do anything. Yeah, he just has the name. That's why. I've been painting since before I could work. I mean, let me do this one. Hello, Mighty. He wasn't even on the council. Alright, it's Thomas. Painting a mural this large and complicated will take a lot of skill and expertise. But somehow I don't feel like it's one person. I know that we're calling that person thread puller, like as if it's one person. But they were manipulating a lot of people into doing all of this stuff. So we actually kind of don't know which one of these, like who killed those people. We only know that thread puller is doing this, but maybe not the killing, just manipulating. But I feel like Father Thomas, even if he did this, he needs someone else to help him. Like, look at him. He's pathetic. I don't know. I feel like he would not be able to do this on his own. So that's why we're having your dad make it. He's been making art forever. I agree with Paul. Klaus needs home care. You're best suited for that, Magdalene, not a mural. Yeah, he's just... that's his cover, yeah. He's secretly a Batman. What is that supposed to mean? Well, are you sure you're up for it? Physically, I mean. Painting? Physically painting? It's quite demanding. You'd be on the scaffolding and could fall. Shut your damn... Okay. What would any of you know about it? Are you not listening to me? I've already been doing this work for years. All right, I can see where is this going? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Are you not listening to me? I've already been doing this work for years. I know what it takes. Dad knows what it takes. Do you? I can do it, Dad. Or I can just start it and you can finish it. If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with the lot of you. Klaus. If you don't trust her, you don't trust me. I'll never do any work for this council again. And she's 20 already. It's not like she's 15 or some shit. Alright, I say we let her. Who asked you? It doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Very well. Alright, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you're doing, alright? Of course. Ooh, is it gonna be like fun? Like, we need to start the mural somehow, but obviously she was a child when this was all happening. So we're gonna go to all those people who were alive during this time and just ask them about what happened. We know what happened, but Magdalene doesn't. Fine, but I'm taking my dad's ideas into account. Well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up, Klaus. I'll do my best, Jörg. This council is pathetic. Honestly, Big Jörg is a little bit dumb. Otz and Paul, they're just children. There's so many, I think, like, other guys that died. There's just, this council looks kind of like a fucking, I don't know, school meeting. Magdalene, just a moment. Yes, what is it? Your father is lucid right now, but his injury is severe. He may go into coma. His current demeanor is misleading. I know the injury is severe, Werner. I saw all the blood. Magdalene, there is damage to his brain. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left. But he's not going to survive. Can't we take him to see a surgeon? No, he cannot be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this. So he's just going to die. And there's nothing I can do about it. You can make him comfortable and you can enjoy the time you have left. But time will run out before long. Shit's depressing. Fucking hell. Damn, time went past. Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form. But I don't know how much time he has left. Werner said it could be a few months or... God protect him. I'll pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 from its earliest days of revolt to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest part of 𝙤𝙤𝙤 history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Oh, we're going that far back. Then I'll move into the founding of the Abbey and 𝙤𝙤𝙤 saints. After that, I should find a way to represent our recent history. Depicting the revolt is important to Dad. People in 𝙤𝙤𝙤 may know some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said the library in 𝙘𝙤𝙣 had those records. He was going to write to the last prioress to see if she had any information. I should write to her now, while I'm thinking about it. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? Alright, where to begin? Dad told me the last prioress at 𝙘𝙤𝙣 knew something about the old history of 𝙤𝙤𝙤. He said she became the abbess of a convent in Bologna, Madre Illuminata. Yes, at Santa Margarita. I should write to her. Illuminata. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margarita, formerly Prioress of 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢. She was the Prioress. She was the librarian as well. Okay, let's say this. My name is Magdalene. Magdalene 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. I do not believe we ever met, as I was very young when you left 𝙘𝙤𝙢. You were acquainted with my father. He bought many books from the library before that terrible fire consumed the place. I'm writing because my father and I are creating a mural in the 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙨𝙤𝙤. It's going to tell the history of our community and of 𝙘𝙤𝙢 as well. We have only legends and folklore, since, of course, all of 𝙘𝙤𝙢 books were destroyed in the fire. Didn't Andreas died for some books? Didn't he, like, were he unable to save any of them? I was hoping you could tell us something about the early history of the town when the Romans were here. If you know anything about the early history of the abbey itself, we would also be glad to hear it. We would appreciate any help you could give us and hope you are well. My father always spoke highly of you, especially how you cared for the sisters after the fire. I mean, to be honest, there was a window. Maybe he jumped out of the window like you know, Leon S. Kennedy, and maybe he survived. Like, if you didn't see the body, you can never trust anything. If you didn't see the body, your dead red video is doing numbers. It's Red Dead Redemption. People like Red Dead Redemption. They didn't find the I actually do not know. Do we have a grave somewhere? I mean, I don't know how they would find the body if we were literally like, ow, burnt to ashes. Maybe some bones, but I don't know. I don't know. My father always spoke highly of you, especially now how you cared for the sisters after the fire. My father always spoke highly of you, especially how you cared for the librarian's books. Highly of your piety and intellect. If you would not mind a personal question, was it hard to return to Italy after being here for so many years? I'm gonna ask that. Our circumstances are not that similar, but I wonder if I could ever leave this place. And if so, how it would feel. God bless you. Magdalene. Guess we shall see. I wonder if this act is just as long as Act 1 and 2, because Act 1 and 2 were kind of similar length, or is this shorter? If I want to finish the mural before Christmas, ooh, I should start planning tomorrow, before Christmas. I should head to the bed and get as much rest as I can. Okay, let's sleep. And we're starting tomorrow. Slay Queen, take care of that luscious hair. Ooh, the ending of... I forgot. The ending of Expedition is coming out today. Or at least the first ending of Expedition. How much time are we sleeping? Excuse me? It's been a month! Excuse me. Mistress 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤, I have few letters here addressed to you. Reich Postman. God, I slept a lot. Take care now. Thank you, sir. It's November already. We have time until December. I guess we're waiting for the Mother Illuminata. Mother Illuminata wrote back to me. I hope her responses help me paint the mural. Literally, she hibernated. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Mistress 𝙚𝙗𝙟𝙗, thank you for your letter. I hope this reply finds you and your father in good health. Well, about that. Well, about that. I remember you both, as your father would carry you between the rows of our library in its final years. I also remember your late mother and brother, God keep their souls. While we did have some books that discussed Ďaď's past, it's likely they were as mythological as what your neighbors believe. That said, I remember one of the peasants, 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙤, read about the history of the town. I remember Till the shepherd. He loved to read, even though he couldn't read that well, but I think he died during the revolt. I know he died during the revolt, but perhaps his family knows some of what he learned. I should also say that it's not true that all of 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤 books were destroyed by the fire. Andreas Mailer managed to save some from the flames. God rest his soul. R.I.P. soldier. In the aftermath of that terrible night, cataloging and preserving the surviving books was not at the top of any of our minds. Even so, this topic has stirred a memory within me. Several years before the fire, there was a death at 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤, the murder of Baron 𝙤𝙤𝙣𝙠. He had mentioned something about finding a copy of his 𝙨𝙪𝙗𝙨, a comprehensive chronicle of your home. I had forgotten about it until now because the murder dominated all of our thoughts in the days and weeks that followed. And yeah, that's that book that Martin stole, the real Martin stole before he disappeared. It troubles me now because I recall that the late Father Matthias was also reading a copy of his 𝙨𝙪𝙗𝙨 shortly before he died. The book is cursed. We never accounted for either book's whereabouts. They may have been hidden somewhere in the library and went up with everything else. No, I was there, I know. Martin stole it. Perhaps Prior Ferenc took it from the Baron after the murder. Ferenc had an interest in books of all sorts, of course, but it seems like an odd thing to do in the moment. Then again, only God knows what he did and why he did it. That's so interesting looking at this from a different perspective, because obviously it's been over 15 years. It's been at least, I think it was 7 years when Andreas had like a time skip. So let's say it's been 22 years when some, events took place. So it's interesting seeing this without Andreas' perspective, because obviously we know what happened, or at least we think we know what happened, but these people do not know, because Andreas didn't say everything that he learned. I don't think he mentioned too many people that Martin took the book. Miklaus Haberle, the Baron's manservant, believed it may have been stolen by the town thief Martin. Okay, blah blah blah. That's what I said. I understand he was killed by the mob, along with the miller on the night of the fire. If he did steal the book, he took its whereabouts to his grave. I mean, that was not the real Martin, but... If any of his family remains in Ďaď, perhaps you could ask them. As for the history of the abbey, I fear that it was also lost in the blaze. However, as a Christian, Prior Matthew learned a great deal about the subject. I have not kept in contact with him, but I know that he's now the Archdeacon of Sion. Matthew, he's the Archdeacon now. He is no longer a Benedictine, but uses his family name. Faustini Socks. If you write to him soon, your letter may reach him before the snow covers Valais. Regarding your question about returning to Italy, it was leaving 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤 that was difficult. What happened during the revolt was a tragedy, both for the hateful violence and the destruction of our community. Perhaps 𝙘𝙤𝙣 should not have continued, as it had for so long. Time caught up with us in the end. Only God is eternal. Snow will come soon to Bologna. Not like it did at 𝙘𝙤𝙣, but it will remind me of better days. I must take comfort that whatever this frail body may be, as long as the Lord is with me, I am home. God bless you as well. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of the Santa Margarita. Okay, we have leads. Esther wrote to me as well. My dear Magda, I pray it goes well with you. Prague has been blessed warm as of late. We are still residing outside of the city, but we found a place to stay nearby. Father thinks the king's expulsion order will be lifted eventually. He says Jews are too important to printing here for the king to push us out forever. Speaking of printing, your ink was well received indeed. I've made several prints with it. They look lovely on the wall. Elisha has taken to making his own ink from scraps he found around the house after he saw yours. Mother was furious when he spent several pfennigs trying to find lapis at the market. She said him scrubbing the floors for it took him 3 days. I'm glad you're keeping busy, even though it keeps you from visiting. Yep. Father says we'll have room whenever you decide to make an appearance. Though really, if you don't plan to stay in 𝙘𝙤𝙣, you ought to come sooner rather than later. There are plenty of beautiful young Christian men around town, printers and academics alike. Or maybe something else, you would have your pick. Prague is a good city for me as well. Before the expulsion, there was a handsome man at synagogue, 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Simon? Yes, who caught my eye. His father is a merchant and he is a doctor. He went to the University of Padua. Can you believe it? I would quite like to marry him if I can find him again. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I'd like to marry him. I never spoken to him, but I would like to marry. Jesus Christ. Me and Leon. Anyway, I think he would have even better luck than me. The boys would swoon at a beautiful blonde artist from the Alps. Please keep us abreast of your father's mural. We'll have to come see when it's finished. Blessings, Esther. Priorities. I'll have to write Esther back tonight. I should head back and check on Dad. No, I want to explore. Hey Dad, how are you feeling? Magdalene. Sitting upright is still a struggle, I'm afraid. The dizziness makes my stomach turn, so I'd rather not eat at the moment. Are you sure I can bring up something light, like milk or broth? No, I cannot stomach anything just yet. But tell me, where are you off to? I need to get started on the first part of the mural today, the old history. Mother Illuminata didn't know much about 𝙘𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤 early history, but she did give me a few places to start. I'm going to ask Black Till if his grandfather told him any stories. Illuminata said he used to read about the Romans. Black Till, what a name. Mother Illuminata, Magdalene. Right, yes, Mother Illuminata. Young Kreutzer has mentioned those tales from time to time, yes. He comes by to borrow books now and then. Usually when he's found some interesting old ruin out in the fields, okay? You may ask him about that. A pity that ill Peter passed. He knew a great deal about history of 𝙘𝙤𝙣. Yeah, this guy. I remember him. I think his granddaughter Ursula may have learned a thing or two from him. Ursula, I remember Ursula. She's a child that we were talking about. We told her about the oranges. The oranges stories. She was always quite keen on those things. It made Clara nervous. You may talk to Smokey too. The old charcoal burner seems to know more about what's in the woods around town than anyone else. That, and he's known for gossip. He's always been kind to me when I chat with him. I'm certain he'll know something about the ruins. You may hear something worth your while, at any rate. I'll go talk to him. What about the ruins or the mines? I cannot just use books and stories alone. I want to explore whatever is left over from the Romans and before. The salt mine and Roman ruins are the oldest parts of 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, so it only makes sense to see what's left behind. Yeah, there was this one thing, the aqueduct, that we discovered. That would be interesting for Magdalene to see. Ah, you take after your mother. She was always thorough in her research. You always said what's yeah, well, you always said that's what good artists do, Dad. Be careful, alright? I know the twins mess around near the salt mine, but I don't want you getting hurt. Twins? Who's the twins? I don't know why York doesn't keep them in line, always making trouble, these two. Okay, the ginger ones. Oh my god, he literally called them Artemis and Apollo. Didn't he like call chickens? Jorg in the first act, he was calling chickens names. Maybe it was Apollo and Artemis as well, I don't remember. At least Artemis actually knows how to read. I don't think Apollo can even spell his name. The boy struggles with his letters, Magdalene. Don't shame him for it. Not everyone is a printer's daughter. Don't forget your other chores while you're running around town, alright? We still have a household to run. Don't worry, I'll get everything done. That's my girl. I better get going if I want to do all of that today. I'll see you later, Dad. Good luck, Magdalene. God, so she is taking care of the dad, taking care of the house, taking care of the workshop, and taking care of the mural. God damn, Magdalene. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Let's go to sleep. Nope. Okay. So... oh, so by default, we are empiricist. Magdalene has a basic empirical mind. She's well read on the nature of plants and animals, as well as possessing a keen ability to think through and process information she receives along with its implication. Am I tripping? Could this be because of which book Andreas gave her when she was little? Because we gave her a book that had like the most amount of illustrations, and that was like Anomalous something. Like it was about plants and animals, I think. I wonder if this is connected or if it's just by default. That would be cool. That would be cool. It does look like a cutlass, that quill. Kyle always talks in a language that I don't understand, so I just usually try to not pay attention to him. He uses words that I don't understand. We have these people. Andreas Müller. Huh? Andreas Müller? What do you mean? What do you mean? Esther Sommerfeld, Sister Gertruda, Hans, Hedy. What do you mean, Andreas Müller? Clara, Klaus, Els. The wife of Landhard. She's still there. Andries. Balthazar. Till, grandson of the late Till Krautzer. Husband of Eva. Husband of Eva, father of Christina. Brigitta. Anna. Daughter of Gret and the late Ulrich. Oh, Anna. Artemis, daughter of Veronica and Big Jorg. Son of Veronica. Who is Andreas Müller? Son of Anna and Paul. Who the fuck is Andreas Müller? What do you mean? Poor Polish lass doesn't know shop. Okay. Jutta Bauerin, daughter of Hans Bauer. Hans has a child? What? And the late... no, Hans is the different one. Hans. Oh my god, so many fucking names. Graf Bauer, son of Brigitta and Martin. Oh, that's why he looks like Martin. That's a son of... Okay, I didn't remember that the fake Martin had a child. Maybe she was pregnant with him. 𝙚𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙤𝙚, daughter of Hans Bauer and the late Helwig, half-sister of Simon. Who the fuck are you? Paul Müller, son of the late Landhard and Els, husband to Anna and father of Andreas and Ulrich. He and Anna had a child and they called him Andreas. Andreas. And it doesn't fucking help that Müller and Mailer are very similar surnames. That's crazy. So, Anna... I'm trying to remember all the people. Anna was the daughter of Ulrich. Okay. Making sure that they are not, you know, that there is no incest here in this little town. Is that it? Oh god. Who is that? Wife of Andres. Yeah. He found a wife. Smokey Simon Bauer, son of the late Helwig and Sepp. Helwig, adopted by Hans, when Hans married the widowed Helwig, half-brother of Utah. Jesus Christ, guys. Václav, Veronica Gärtnerin, daughter of Johann and Hedy, sister of Hans, married to Big Georg, yes. And Voislav. And Voislav. Okay. Jesus Christ. Good shit, good shit. Okay. Damn. So we have 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙚 early history. Martin Bauer or his family might have a book on 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙚 history. They don't have it, but Matthew, Martin Bauer, Matthew, Blacktail, Smokey. Okay. But I have to... Okay, I cannot. Cannot yet. Right. So, how's the map doing? We're supposed to go there. Okay. Ugh, odds. Let me go right. Let me see the band Abbey, because we didn't check that yet. How is it looking? And how far can we go? Golden Hand Inn is still doing okay. Where is 𝙫𝙤𝙬𝙗? Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. Winter is coming, everybody. It is. Guest house. Even the old guest house is falling apart. Look at all of this. The vines have grown over the entrance to the old abbot's house. This is so weird seeing this abandoned. Who are you? Martha. Oh, hello, Magda. You wouldn't happen to be going to the convent? I wasn't planning. Why do you ask? Are you thinking to join the Poor Clares? Order of contemplative nuns founded by saints. Okay, whatever. Maybe. Why on earth would you want to do that? Be honest. What do I have to look forward to? With Dad's injury and me unwed at 25, older than all the boys in the town. What Dad's injury? Who are you, Martha? If they don't see me as a sister, they see me as a mom. And when Dad dies, not anytime soon, God willing, I won't be able to claim the farm. I'll lose my home. With Anton gone, there's nobody to take over it. Who the fuck are you, Martha? Which one is you? You could still get married before that time comes. I understand times are tough, but are you sure this would really make you happy? You could still get married. I understand times are tough. It would bring me closer to the Lord. Shouldn't we all want that? Why not withdraw from the trials of the world? You know as well as I, it's not safe out here. The abbey walls didn't protect it during the revolt. True. Sooner or later, the world comes knocking with swords. I don't like to think about things like that. I have enough worries to keep me sleeping as it is. But joining the poor Clares is a lifelong commitment. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I think you should join the sisters. I don't think you should join the order. Convince. I failed. What else? You cannot just throw your life away over one bad day. But I wouldn't be throwing my life away, Magdalene. Paul wrote that there is no greater reward than living with the Christ. I guess I was supposed to talk to her before this, so I could have more points. I want to live a life with meaning, and I've always admired the sisters' dedication. Besides, if I join the order, Dad won't have to worry about what happens to me. I'll pray about it. But I think it's time to talk to Mother Francisca and the others. Okay, new mother, little Barca. So I will gather my courage, what little of it I have. If you think that's the best, just be sensible, Martha. I will. Until later, be well. Okay, who the fuck is Martha? Shrine. The hand of St. Moritz, the poor Clares take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. Okay, nothing more. We cannot access the scriptorium, of course, and the whole abbey. Damn. Gertruda is here, Prior's house. Francisca. God bless you, Magdalene. I had been hoping to speak with you. Do you perhaps have a moment? Of course, Mother. How can I help? I had heard that you had taken up the mural in the rat house after your father's terrible attack. Yes, I'm excited to paint the town's history. Your enthusiasm and insistence is most troubling to some people in town. I know the council was hesitant at first, but they all agreed I could do it. You wouldn't happen to be including yourself in that group, would you? Very astute, Magdalene. Yes, I am concerned for you, as are others. Concerned? I understand how you must have struggled with your mother passing while you were so young. Without a maternal figure to guide you, it is no wonder your spirit has wandered and wavered from its nature. What? I'm not sure what you mean. The pursuit of such traits is not for women, but men. As Paul writes, God calls women to work at home, not in trades. It's time for you to go. While supporting your father is laudable, taking on his work is imprudent. There are plenty of young men in Tassing worthy of you, or perhaps you have a different calling. See that fire? I was looking at that fire pit as well. I was like, there is a poker there. I could use that. I'd like to offer you a place here among the sisters. Oh, piss off. Oh, piss right off. You may be an ordained mother, but you're not certainly mine, mother. You're certainly not my mother. I understand you may disagree with my choices, but I'm not going to stop painting the mural. My dad told me how to run the shop, and I love printing. What's wrong with working as a printer? Wait, who's saying I'm troubling? And how did you hear that anyway? Aren't you all stuck up here? I could choose that, but it's kind of like the least. I don't know. La 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 la. I'm gonna say that. Piss off. Magdalene Druckern. On the contrary, your utter disregard for authority and decency shows that you would benefit from convent life. Such impetus is precisely why I offer you a place here. I think it would do you a great deal of good. No. Think of my offer, Magdalene. God bless you. No, you just said that there's lots of lovely young men. I cannot do it, okay? I cannot. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Son of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Son of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. And grandson of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Look at them. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Sister Gertruda. Are you doing all right? Father Thomas told us about your father's attack. You were incredibly courageous to run to Dr. Stoll so quickly, especially when the attacker could have been about. Okay, there was a time skip. Like, we slept for a couple weeks, didn't we? Why are we talking about this? No. It's thanks to you, really. Without reading 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙤𝙤 Physiccia, I wouldn't have realized he was so badly hurt. Well, I'm glad she came in useful, although I wish it were not in such dire circumstances. I lit an extra votive candle in Saint Seisha's shrine for each of you this morning. Appreciate it, my good lady. That spirits have been up, but I know he doesn't have much time. That says that the pain had gone down, but Dr. Stoll is worried about a brain hemorrhage. He hasn't been able to get up or walk around without any help, Sister Gertrude. I don't know what to do. I might have some psyllium left in the herb hat. If you blend it with broth or warm wine, it will heat his brain and prevent infection. Heat his brain and prevent infection, are you sure? Thank you, sister. I'm grateful for all the help. I pray you're right. I'm trying to keep busy with the mural, but sometimes I just want to cry. It's not fair. Why would God let this happen? I feel so let's just say that's... The church is body of Christ, Magdalene. We are all one community and want to help Klaus before his time. God will turn this for good, no matter what things look like now. He sees beyond time itself, but we are constricted by the present. I have been around long enough to see his fruits even when I thought the devil had burned the fields. Keep faith, Magdalene. I'll do my best. God bless you, sister. God bless you, Magdalene. Okay, am I supposed to take the thing? I guess not. Margarita is still alive? Hello, Margarita. It's Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene, God bless you. 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Thank you for the follow. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Not that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors. Oh, Mother Francisca was lecturing me about the mural. Nothing that interesting. Lecturing you? She's good at that. Almost as good as Father 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 was. What happened to Father 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤? What happened to him? What was she lecturing you about? She was advising me against painting the mural. She thinks I'm called for different things. The severe impiety of a woman daring to paint. Clearly, she sees it as a man's work. But the other Benedictine sisters painted badges to sell, and the church approved that. Mother Francisca has so many different ideas than the Benedictines. I guess I'm not used to being a poor cleriot. Do you miss the outside world much, sister? Yes, sometimes. I miss the other Benedictine sisters especially. She would never admit it, but Sister Lisbeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could. Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines have left the Kiersau? Truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. 𝙘𝙤𝙣 was my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent ins and outs was hard enough. Yeah, I mean, she's blind as well, you know. I never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertruda had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending, and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I cannot leave Mousefanger behind. 𝙘𝙤𝙣 is a wonderful place to call home. Of course, she truly is Queen of 𝙘𝙤𝙣. Has the convent changed very much since the poor Clares arrived? Order of the Nuns, yes. As the name suggests, the poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on the donations of alms. That's just lovely to have them here. That's just great. Yes, the food is simpler, and some of the prayers are different, but all the chores and gardening is the same. Gertruda misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning Sister's new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores. Of course, Sister, apologies for interrupting. Not at all, Magdalene. God bless you. Alright, good talk, good talk. Very nice, very nice. Prior's house. Alright. Oh, Martha. You really want to become a nun? Especially with these nuns. The poor nuns. Okay, let's go here. Ugh. Nico. Oh, hello, Magdalene. Nico, what are you doing out here? Biding my time, contemplating life. In the forest at this cold time of the year. I like the calm and the chill. Makes me feel lively. I'm not looking forward to returning to inn. I doubt you're avoiding the inn itself or Killian, so I have to assume it's Hannah. Just so. Lately, Hannah and I fight more days than not. So I walk in the woods to clear my head. What happened between you two? We lied to each other, fostered resentment, grew apart. It's a tale as old as matrimony. I don't see the point in marrying for love. It should be a partnership, like a business. Girl, the hell you talking about? Surely it's not as bad as that. Truth be told, I'm not expecting much from it. Maybe you young folk are smarter than we were at your age. Hello, Dr. Legend Infamous. I guess. We were in love once, I think. It's been so long, I hardly remember. Well, I was in love. I would have suffered any slight for her. Even that fucking Miller. At least Landhard died in that revolt, but that didn't stop Hannah from disgracing our marriage. She cheated again? I swallowed my pride and let it go because I thought it would make her happy. But I shouldn't talk to you about this. You've caught me in a weak moment, Magdalene. This is pathetic, Nico. Literally, it is. Damn, maybe it's not appropriate, but I'm listening anyway. Kind of you. Perhaps if I were a better man, Hannah would still love me, or maybe you should leave her ass. We're too old to change now. She's too stubborn. I'm too weak. It's pointless. Things can be different if you have them. If you have the courage to change them. You and Hannah managed to raise a kind man in Killian despite all of that. If this is what marriage does to you, I'm not interested. Can I? Oh my god. I would prefer say something different. Like just leave her ass. I know it's not so easy, but like damn. It is if you keep acting like this. Do you expect Christ himself will come along and change you? I pray he would. It's not about him changing. I fear that the Lord's intervention is the only hope for us now. You and Hannah managed to raise... Oh my god. I guess let's say that. Killian is a good boy, a diligent son. He deserved a better father. I failed him, too. Now you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You would be sorry too if you were me. Okay, my guy. I'm sorry I abandoned you with this. Please don't tell your father. My dad's dying, and this was still the most depressing conversation I've ever had. Oh my god, she's crazy. She's insane. Ah, Christ, I'm sorry. Until later, Magdalene. Until then. Maybe he needs some tough love, you know? Maybe he needed that. Apollo. Maybe he just needed... Boar! A pig out here? It must have broke out of its pen. I wonder who it belongs to. And that's a pig, apparently. Can we go in? We can. If I want to depict the mural as accurately as possible, I have to go down the shaft myself. The entrance is so steep. No one's used it in years. There must be some way to get down there. If I rigged a rope to the top beams, I would be able to get down more easily. Yes. I saw some rope in the workshop at home. I should be able to find everything I need here. I'll have to come back later. Okay. Okay. Cool. I wanna go. I wanna go. Who lost his pig? Who did? You? The twins are here. No. Who let the pigs out? Oh, hey Magdalene. Do you need something? I'm a little busy right now. I need you to show me how you and Apollo get in and out of this old salt mine. The mine? Damn, Magda. Why do you need to get down there? I want to see what our forefathers and their romance left behind. It's for the mural. The mural? You want to use our secret hideout for your mural? I want to see if they left anything down there so I could use it as a reference. Your secret hideout, but everybody knows you to hide down there. Maybe it's gonna be a speech check, so let's not say that. You're really into that whole rat house project, aren't you? Why should I just show you how to get in? 'Cause my father is dying, you bitch. Please, Artemis, I won't go in ever again. I just need your help this once. Just like you said you would never ask me to borrow my favorite scarf again, I need a guarantee, Magda. Look, I'll show you how to get into the mine on one condition. You help Apollo and me with our next prank. No telling, no snitching, no questions asked. I'm just gonna take the fucking rope, bitch, from my house. No way, I'm not that stupid. Then good luck getting down there. I won't help you otherwise. I'll find another way in. Sure you will. Good luck, Magdalene. Well, bitch. I'm going to my house right now. I'm going to my house right now. To show you that I can get down there myself. Going. I'm going. Go, go, go. Where is the rope? Where's the fucking rope? Was it supposed to be in this house? Even? I don't know why I assumed here. Yes, I did. Yeah. This should be enough rope. With a sturdy knot, I can brace myself against the mine shaft on the way down. Yes. I'm not doing what they want me to do. Piss right off. Okay. What's up? Let's get in. I have my rope to climb down, but this could take a while. Should I head in? Okay. This will take time. Because we again... I mean, we have time until Christmas, but I bet there's gonna be a lot of different time skips. So we should maybe talk to people first, because that doesn't take time. Hey, Magdalene. Hello, Apollo. What are you doing? I'm looking for frogs. Artemis says she saw one the other day, and we're trying to collect a bunch. Frogs don't come out this time of year. How do you know? Artemis said she saw one. I read it in a tale. Frogs come out with rain. We get rain in spring. They don't. 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢 says they're cold and wet creatures. They won't be out in autumn. I read, Apollo. Try it sometime. Lay off, Max. I'm too busy to read. What do you need the frogs for? Like I will tell you. You'll snitch. Okay, they're doing the prank with frogs. I won't. You're right. Sorry, Max. I'm not telling. You'll just have to wait and see. Or ask Artemis. Maybe she'll tell you. I already asked her and she wouldn't tell me. Good luck, I guess, but be careful. You've already had to go to the confession this year. If you mess with my mural, you'll be sorry. Don't worry, Max. You're not our target. I best be not. The great frog plague, yes. Hello, is there anything I can do for you? Knives need sharpening? I'm Magdalene 𝙦𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙤. Are you a friend of Smokey's? I would like to think so. I'm 𝙚𝙣𝙟𝙤𝙟. I'm a tinker. Travel around and help people out with sharpening knives, little things like that. Just like me. 𝙦𝙦𝙟𝙤𝙟, are you a printer's daughter? I am. My father is a painter. My father and I are both printers. Do you sample the wares much? As often as I can. Václav, don't. You're going to get in trouble again. Trouble from me? Not you, Mr. 𝙦𝙦𝙟𝙦𝙟. This one cannot help but talk to people about all the strange things he believes. He reads all sorts of books, talks of old folks, gets ideas brewing in his head. Now that doesn't bother old Smokey none. Bothers some other people a whole lot. Sounds like it's their problem, not his. Exactly. Sounds like there's nothing to worry about. Fine, you get run out of here again. Don't blame me. Again, do I want to know what happened? A long time ago, I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told them to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Anyway, I had to leave for a while, so that's why he left. So, books. Strange ideas? Yes, the host. The Eucharist. Yes. Eucharist, exactly. The bread and wine, body and blood of Christ. Alright, you are making me want to pee. So, BRB. The bread and wine, body and blood of Christ. Holy Communion. What about it? More and more people are writing about rejection, transubstant. The idea that the bread and wine of the oh my god, literally becomes the body and blood of Christ. I cannot say that word. Here we go. Yes, I thought you were gonna actually have something interesting to say, like some fantastical, mystical stuff. Not about body of the Christ. Well, there are two ways to look at it. The first is on the grounds that blah blah. Using our eyes, our senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes in the character of the bread and the wine. I don't give a shit. I don't give a pig's penis, as would Red Dead Redemption say about that. That doesn't mean it hasn't actually changed, though. I suppose that's true. Good, but there's also a second point. No, Mickey! Even if the bread and wine turned to Christ's body and blood, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? We're bound by flesh, attempting to reunite with the light of God through the through the Christ. The act, the observance, unites our will with that of Christ. He is present in us through the if blood of the Dawnwalker has some stuff like that, please. Stop it. Stop it. Are you following this, Smokey? Absolutely not, and that's what I will say if any Inquisitors come around. Are you ready to hear why it's important to disbelieve in transvestitism? No, I'm sorry, but I think I've had enough. Alright, that's fair. I don't want to force my beliefs on anyone. Smokey, I just have a passion for these discussions. I really thought we were gonna talk about mystical, fantastical stuff. About dragons or some shit, not about fucking this. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. Yes, for free. I did that for free. It was illuminating. Until later. I will never talk to you again. With the blue-beaked creature, exactly. Good day, Mistress 𝙤𝙤𝙢𝙢. I've told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene. Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? More gossip? Yes, actually, but first I wanted to ask you about the old salt mines. No, I'm fine. Only ancient gossip. I was wondering if you knew anything about old pagan and Roman mines. The mines? Is this a new interest of yours, Magdalene? I don't see the townsfolk trek out there as much anymore. Last I saw were those two twins making trouble. They know I weigh in, but I'll be damned if I ever set foot close to that place. What are you so interested in over there? The mural in the Rathaus needs a section about the earliest days of 𝙤𝙤𝙣𝙤. The mines are the oldest part of 𝙤𝙤𝙣, and you kept a keen ear. I thought you may have heard something. I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a fair few stories about them and the other Roman ruins around here. The old stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of 𝙤𝙤𝙣. The one about Mars and Tassia, the nymph, was always my favorite, though I blame that on my youth. Tassia, like 𝙤𝙤𝙣. Folk named the town after a pagan god, a Roman one at that. What a surprise. I don't mind telling you the tale, Magdalene, but I warn you, it's a bit bawdy. What is bawdy? Oh, I don't need to hear those parts. Okay, well, I need something about the Romans. Oh, count me curious. I won't be scandalizing you. Cannot have your father hounding me for any coarseness. But I'll tell the decent bits of what I remember. Yeah, I think so. Everyone excludes me from the fun. You'll have your fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see. Alright, so what's the story? I actually just realized, not just realized, but like a couple days ago, I actually for the first time read the, how do you say that? The description of the Blood of Dawnwalker for the first time. And I I didn't even remember that it was gonna be in time of the Black Death. Hopefully I don't have to see that from the close-ups. In the close-up. I don't need to see the Black Death plague in close-up. Because that doesn't look good. We probably will. Yeah, they're taking us to the best times ever. Where like 50% or something of Europeans died. What lovely times these are. I forgot it, but yeah, I also I didn't remember that this was a thing that this is about. I mean, obviously you think, yeah, medieval, right? But did not know that's about the time where Black Plague was here. Well, legend says that Mars was hunting in these woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. Fat boar. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Of course, the creature ran off, and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So he tramped through the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town. Why would a god be hunting in 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤's forest? How should I know? Maybe he just wanted a brisk walk. Besides, why should anything the gods do make sense? These were the old days, when spirits and ghosts prowled. I need more facts, Smokey, not folk tales. I mean, those are good as well. We don't have to... I don't know. Why do you mean prowled? You're just trying to scare me. Ghosts aren't real. Human spirits go to heaven or hell. Fine, I need more facts. Every tale has a seed of truth in it, Magdalene. How else does it become a story? Exactly. Yeah. There's just gonna be some disgusting things in the background all the time, like people just dying everywhere. It's gonna remind me of a Plague Tale. Plague Tale was traumatic. If you're looking for facts, you go find that doctor or the inventor. I'm not a learned man, but I know some things. Stories are one of them. Alright, keep going. So, Mars found a nymph, 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤, bathing in a spring with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. Enraged at seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. And in return, well... 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 bathed the god. Heh. I get it. They bathed. What was the plague in Witcher called? Wasn't it like... Am I tripping, or was it Katarina? Yeah, Katrina or something. I said Katarina. Hey, I did warn you, Magdalene. Catriona! Oh my god. Katarina, Catriona. Yeah, something like that. Close enough. When Mars left the pool, he dripped onto the ground and it blossomed with the flowers and crops. Of course, it did. The seeds. They say that's why this valley is so fertile. See, 6, this is a sign that we have to replay it. We don't remember the Catriona plague. We've been growing crops here for generations. People would want a reason for that, even if it was the gods. Yeah, that's a cool thing to show on the mural. Show the nymph and god banging, I guess. I guess that's what we're painting. Yeah, illustrations. Whatever the reason, 𝙤𝙤𝙤's been blessed with fertile ground for hundreds of years. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like what we still have, that we still have these tales. You can never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. Of course, the Romans left a hell lot of that behind too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really. Well, we are part of the Holy Roman Empire. True. Aha, that we are. And not for a lack of trying. 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 is actually much smaller now than it was in the Romans' day. At least that's what I make of it. The ruins go deep into the forest and all the way to the old mine. Half of 𝙤𝙤𝙤 is built on the Roman stone. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We use their stone to build. The old temple by 𝙫𝙤𝙣𝙪 shrine has grown over, but the aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman pavestones under the road if you look hard. We may not be Roman, but this town is. 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 has been building upon itself for hundreds of years. What a beautiful idea. I never realized how much we relied on the Romans. Old stones aren't much of a legacy, it's all rubble now. What a beautiful idea. That's the way of things. Most people don't notice the old stones. Too busy in town to notice what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe I should go take a look at the mine. I get a better sense of what things were actually like. Haha, nothing will stop you. I see. Well, I won't either. Just keep an eye for any wolves or satyrs you may see down there, eh? I'll let you know if I see any, thanks. Good luck, Magdalene. Be safe. Okay, that was cool. That was a cool story indeed. Let's go to the mine. Let's go to the mine right now. Let's see. Let's go. Jump in, girly. I hope you don't fall. Yeah, little owl. Look at her. That's scary. I don't like heights. If she fell, she could actually like be very hurt. What if someone takes the fucking rope? What if the stupid twins, the slow ass twins, are gonna take my rope? That's gonna be their little prank, and I'm gonna be stuck here in the dark. Do you even have a lamp? I see a little lamp thing, but do you have? Yeah. Pick that up, girl. Guys, I'm old. What is INC? Guys, I don't know the slang that kids use these days. Oh, a tablet. There's still writing on it. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's a poem. I think it's a love note. That's cute. Hehe, rising passion. Poor Jay. I hope her lover was better at things other than poetry. Magdalene! Oh, I would have chucked the shit down a mineshaft too. I hope her lover was better at things other than poetry. If you know what I mean. There are a lot of different coins down here. How odd. It's not like this is a saint's well. Yeah, I was like, why would they throw coins? Pick them up, Magdalene. Are you so fucking rich that you do not pick them coins? Oh, this looks like a larger version of some of the Balthas's contraption. This winch must have been attached to some sort of hauling and pulley system. Fascinating. Magdalene, you're so smart. Now that I'm down here, I should see what I can find from the Roman era and before. Oh, bones. They're far too big to be human. Oh no, it's werewolf. No horns. Looks like a mule to me. Maybe hold that winch. Poor creature, dying down here. Cave? What is that? Oh, a piece of poetry. It's beautiful. Oh, so that one was beautiful. Okay. Another piece. This is so cool. Oh, these must be some kind of figurines Till and other farmers find in the fields. To think that there are so many remnants of our ancestors scattered in fields and caves like this. This is so cool. Schlau. Another shard. Another shard. This poetry is scattered everywhere. Another piece. I wonder if they're all the same pot. Another pottery. There is a Latin inscription here. Oh, she cannot read it. That's not good. Cannot read it. Oh, look at all of this. Oh, this looks like a Roman map of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤. I wonder what's changed. Let's see if I can map everything out. There's the aqueduct and the spring. The abbey was an old fort up on the mill. And there's the rest of the town. Wait, what's this building? I don't recognize it. 𝙬𝙤𝙬𝙗. I don't know what that word. I can quite tell what it's meant to label on the map. I cannot quite tell. I bet if we had the ability of a polyglot, we would know. Maybe some sort of temple. Well, whatever this is, it's not in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 now. That's so odd. Another inscription. It's not very formal. A worker must have carved it. There is that word again, 𝙤𝙤𝙬𝙗. It must have been important to the Romans. Pottery. This piece looks like it matches the other pieces I found. This almost looks like an altar, but what would an altar be doing in a salt mine? It's even carved out of the salt. Maybe it wasn't a salt mine before, girly. It's level. Okay, I guess that's it for this cave. Another piece. Oh, is that it? Oh, a cave-in. The wood here looks newer than the first part of the mine. Was this collapse recent? Did I miss a path? This cannot be it. Let me look around again. If I didn't miss anything. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Another piece. I have a lot of these pottery pieces. I should find out if they're all from the same pot. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. What do you mean? Oh, what in the Resident Evil? Can I rotate it? Can I... Oh, I can after I place it. Alright. Give me that. Okay, stop it. Stop it, stop it. This one is fixed. This one is fixed. Put it back down. Oh, after I grab it, I cannot. Just put it. Release. Release. Okay, show me the leg. Go away. Go away for now. Oh my god, this is so awkward on the controller. Go away. Brother. Brother, give me that. Give me that. Oh my god, this is so different on the... But it has to like connect... No, it cannot. Okay. Jesus. Ah, it's so weird! It's so weird! It's so weird. Nope. Go away. I wish I could discard it. I wish I could discard it. God, it's so weird. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Puzzle master indeed. Let's just go with this. Let's try to do this like that. Like this, like that. Nope. Take this off. I wish you could discard them if they don't match. That's not it. No. Take this off. Me and fucking mouse and keyboard. Leave me alone. Itchy. What is here? The hell? It has to be like, go away. Go away, please. Go away, please. Art of the mask. And now I cannot fucking see. Okay. Go away. do this. Is this supposed to be a different person or the same person? It has to be the same person. Ad break. Cannot be this. Go away. Go away. It's so weird to control this. Go away. Come here. Can I grab the right fucking piece? Thank you. That's not it. Piece of shit. No. Go away. No. Wrong. Is it gonna be... It's not gonna be here. Where's my piece? I wonder if it shows... I doubt. I doubt. Do it. Go away. Go away. Go away. I don't know if it's worse on the controller for me or on with the mouse. Come here. Come here. Come here. I have to remember that some of these pieces are actually broken. Controller for rotating. That would break my brain. That would absolutely destroy my brain. Go away. I don't need you right now. Go away. Away, away. You foul beast. Away. Go away. Not you. I need an arm. I need an arm. Go away. Go away, go away. No. Go away. He killed somebody! Rotate, please! Perfect. That's not it. Oh god. How do I switch them? Or I don't switch them. No, it's good. The fuck? Go away. How am I looking at this right now? What have I done? What have I done, indeed? What have I done, indeed? Got it! The figures on this pot lid look like they're telling a story. These paintings must depict an early myth, even before the Romance. Yeah? Let's see, this must be 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙨, and those must be forest spirits, part of the wild hunt. Wild hunt. Oh god, the next part looks like a human sacrifice. Someone, maybe a chieftain, is sacrificing a man to 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙨. The bottom half of the lid continues the story. These look like spirits. They must be coming into the feast on the sacrifice. That must be how our ancestors tried to keep 𝙤𝙤𝙣 safe. They offered sacrifices to 𝙘𝙤𝙣. To think that our ancestors made this and I'm holding it now. Maybe this is what I could paint in the mural. This is part of our history, but I'm not sure if this is the best story to portray. It's barbaric and very pagan. I doubt anyone would want to see this past shown. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a choice? Maybe we're gonna have choice in the end. Next shoot, I would prefer show the god and the nymph banging rather than this. The thing that let's say this. I have to think more about it before I decide for certain. Exactly. All right, I better get going before I run out of the oil. Am I gonna be stuck? More Latin writing. I won't be able to go any further with all the rubble. I suppose this is as far as I can go. Still, the murals on the wall showed me what 𝙤𝙤𝙣𝙟 was like when the Romans were here. I wonder if I can find out where the 𝙤𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤 was, or what it is. And putting the pottery shard back together showed one of the earliest stories of 𝙤𝙤𝙣. I think I've seen everything I can. And my oil is running out. Time to climb back out. If the fucking twins took my fucking rope, I'm gonna be fucking annoyed. It's getting late. I'm losing ability to speak. We're gonna have to finish it soon. Twins, I swear to God. I swear to God, if my rope is not here, thank God. Wait, who's that? Hello, is someone there? I better get out of the shaft before another rock comes crashing down. That was a man that had a beard. That was not the twins. Why did it look like fucking 𝙫𝙢𝙢𝙀? It looked like brother Piero or 𝙫𝙢𝙀. Who was that? I have no clue. But it was a man. Because of course. Even Apollo and Artemis would have helped me out of here. Well, now that I have more information, I can make some decisions on the first section of the mural. Decisions already? I mean, of course, we have to like start actually painting it instead of doing all at the same time. Okay. Okay, now what? Ooh. Artemis and Apollo are up to something that requires them to capture a bunch of frogs. I don't know what they plan to do with them. I think I can make something to let me down into the mine. We did that. How do I... Okay, whatever. Let's go, let's go. Oh. The piggy. Oh. Don't shoot the... Haller. Was that you? You have a fucking... beard. Yes. I'm 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙗𝙗𝙗, the Lord's gamekeeper. Why are you grazing pigs in the woods? I'm not. That's not my pig. Was that you watching me a few minutes ago? That rock almost hit me. I'm the printer's daughter. Do I look like I raise pigs? Bitch. You look like a little girl who's going to be in a lot of trouble if she doesn't answer my question. Okay, bitch. That's not my pig! I've been walking around this forest for hours. Other than the charcoal burner and the thinker, you're the only person I've seen. If the pig doesn't belong to you, what are you doing here? No, I was shitting, okay? I'm with child and I just had a craving for acorns. Does everyone have to justify being in the woods? If I think you're stealing the Lord's wood or illegally grazing your pigs, yes. Alright, let me ask a different question. Whose pig is this? I don't know. The pig was in the woods when I came here. Ah, a mysterious lost pig, who apparently belongs to no one. Say nothing. You just wasted food. If I find any more pigs in these woods, I'll kill them on the spot. I hope you shoot your fucking nut off. And those who brought them here. And those who brought them here, bitch. Do you understand? Don't say anything. Fine. Remind your neighbors what happens when you break the Lord's laws. Shut your damn hole, you ugly bitch. I know the Lord's men patrol these woods, but I've never seen one before. I didn't realize they were so strict. I suppose I should consider myself lucky. Anyway, time to get out of these woods and back to your work at the rat house. I don't think he was the one who was watching me. Ugly bugly bitch. Apollo better fucking stay out of the woods. Cause things are not great. No. Go to the meadows. No. Actually, go. Cause we didn't visit the 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙨𝙞𝙙. Killian! Hannah. Hello, Magdalene. How is your father? Unwell still and getting worse. Is he eating? You must make sure he's eating. I know the season makes it difficult, but he needs the best of what you have in storage if he's to heal. Iron Tempest, thank you for the follow. I'll send Nico over with a few of our apples later. Oh, how nice. Oh, how nice is that? Hannah Montana. Is Stoltz there? Whose stockings do I see? Nico and Stoltz. Yes, I knew it's your fucking stockings. Magdalene! Tell me something. If I must. I'm your elder, and I'm not on the council. And I'm on the council. Why was I cursed with a life in 𝙘𝙤𝙣𝙟𝙤? What does this pathetic little hamlet have to offer a man like me? Tell me, Magdalene, you're a loser. You're drunk again, aren't you? I don't know what is it you think you deserve. More than you have to offer it, which is nothing. I was destined for the courts of kings. Not a town full of peasants who churn out more of themselves than the rabbits in the meadow. A town where craftsmen, learned men like myself, Baltas, even your father, have their minds wasted. And in a few decades we will be dead, and 𝙘𝙤𝙣 will forget us all. God doesn't care. He never cared for me. He deserted us all when the abbey was destroyed. If he even exists. Damn! Sacrilege! You've had too many, Doctor. You don't know what you're saying. You don't deserve this place if you cannot see its worth. Just a gaggle of fools and churls. You know, I've tried to do what's best for all, but none of you listen. It's only argue, argue, argue. You know, man, you can be next. If you continue saying this, I think the thread puller may hear you. You know? You may be next. You, Klaus, Jörg, Baltas, gah. I still can't believe you're working with him. You should be at home looking after your father. Pick herbs for whatever provincial remedies you still hold to. Do something you're fit for. Bitch! I'ma kick you into those non-existent balls. And what are you fit for? Drowning yourself in beer all day? You bitch! No, you're trying to provoke me. I won't rise to it. Hick. You'll never find a husband with that attitude of yours, girl. How many times? How many times do I have to hear it? Shut your damn hole. If you're the kind of bachelor I can expect to choose from, I should become a nun. I'm a good man, damn you. Educated. Important. I have small pee-pee. I could have any woman I wanted if I cared to try. Okay. You would be a hideous nun anyway. That's so mature. If you're determined to be an asshole, I'm going to leave. Roll your eyes. Tongue-tied the moment someone talks back. No, it's just not worth it, man. Surprise, surprise. If you're determined to be an asshole, I'm going to leave. I have mural to work on. Bitch. Do what you want, Magdalene. Just don't ruin the mural. Not that it matters anyway. Jesus Chrysler. You're next. You're next, Stoltz. What about the mill? Mill should be banned, but there's... Oh, it's not Staub! It's 𝙬𝙤𝙟𝙤𝙗𝙬𝙗. Whatever the fuck. It's the son of Staub. Or a daughter. Cutie. What's up, Paul? Good day, Magdalene. How's the mural coming along? Well, I think I'm off to start the first part of the mural today. I'll paint the founding of 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 and the Romans. Well, you won't want for any models. 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 is littered with Roman ruins. It's almost a nuisance. What sort of mural are you creating, Magdalene? I believe Klaus was planning on a fresco. Ooh. Well, I'll start with the something and then paint the fresco over it so that I have a clear consistency. There's a few different techniques, but I think a fresco suits the Rathaus wall best. Why? Is the council planning to interfere with how I mix my paint? Not at all, I was merely curious. I thought that perhaps Kraft could slack some extra lime for the plaster. Since when did the town miller know so much about art? It's been an interest of mine since childhood, but my father disapproved. After my mother and I left 𝙤𝙟𝙟𝙗𝙗, we stayed with her family for a few months before we heard what happened. Your father's friend, Andreas, he encouraged me to draw. Oh my god. While we were away, I studied in my uncle's library. I've collected books about various art styles since we returned. I had no idea, Paul. Why didn't you want to paint the mural yourself? Aha, I'm not nearly as skilled as you or your father. I know I had my doubts about you taking on the project, Magdalene, but you're the most skilled artist in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙗. Thank you! After your father, of course. Ah well, anyway, I'm glad the mural is going well. Forgive my sudden questioning about it. I've been so busy preparing for the council's next meeting, I haven't had much time with Anna as usual. She says I get a bit frantic when I'm overwhelmed. Is the council working on something new? I don't think council work was all that serious in such a small town. Maybe you should take some time off. Is the council working on something new? We're considering yearly maintenance checks on every house in 𝙤𝙟𝙟𝙗. The idea had quite a bit more pushback than we would anticipated. Getting pushback against something you want to do? God, how horrible it is. Okay, don't. He was nice. New ideas always face some kind of opposition. I can understand the utility of the proposition. I cannot imagine why. I would certainly love it if my neighbor knows their way into my house every year. I mean, it's important to do stuff like that. Let's do this. Thank you, Magdalene. I understand the hesitation. Folk like to look after their own homes, their own land. But this would help protect those in 𝙤𝙟𝙟𝙗 who don't have the skill to fix things themselves. Widows like Agnes or Gret. Yeah, Agnes or Gret. In any case, the matter is far from resolved. I imagine spring will come before anything is actually done. I had better get back to work. Thank you for letting me interrupt your day, Magdalene. God bless you. Until later. Miller's house. This is lovely. This is looking quite lovely. Lovely house. Other farms. Carl. Ursula. Fabian. How are you? There are so many kittens all around this place. I love it. So many kittens. Brigitta? Magdalene, how are you keeping? I'm eager to continue work on the mural. I have so much to do before Christmas. I'm certain it will be the pride of Tassing when you're through. You've always had your mother's talent for art. And how is your dad? You're one of the only people who asked how I'm doing before asking about my dad. I know how it's to be the sole caregiver. Yourself disappears behind the needs of the person you're looking after. I worry about you carrying that weight alone. I remember when my dad fell. We cared for him best we could, but those few months before he passed were a tough time for everyone. But I believe God will pull your dad through, whatever the doctor says. We need him. God willing, you're right. I'm at his mercy. Sure. God willing, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Have you thought about what you will do if your dad doesn't come through this? I'll have to get... yeah, I would have to go get married. You remember what happened to 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢? That poor woman. But you're a good girl, Magda. There are any number of families in Tassing who would be happy to take you. You have someone in mind, don't you? Do I? No, not odds! 𝙚𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙚! 𝙚𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙚! I'm becoming celibate. If it's odds. I literally cannot imagine who you'd be alluding to. There is not a single young man of quality in this town. Not even young Odds. No, he pisses me off! He's about as subtle as his father. God rest Otto's soul. I miss him. Odds doesn't know what he wants. Some days I'm amazed he can button his own pants. The way Eva hovers, who's to say she doesn't do it for him? It was the same with Otto and Eva. We all knew he was hers from the start. As Odds appears to be yours. The hell? The hell? No. Can I have a choice in this? Can I have a choice in this, please? But if nothing ever comes of that, know that you're always welcome in my family, Magda. Crafts is nice. How a nice, hard-working boy. He's got a sharp mind. He can provide for a family. Oh my god. Are you trying to set me up with your son? Can you blame a mother for trying? You're a good, respectable girl, Magda. Any family would be lucky to have you as a daughter. Oh. I don't mean to be rude, but I would prefer to decide in my own time. Alright, I'll let it lie. You know, not every marriage may start off on solid footing. But if you pray and work and trust in the Lord, you can find it in time. Believe me. Is that what you did with that liar, Jobst? Trust in the Lord. Damn, Magdalene! She's sometimes crazy. She's sometimes... So that was his name? Jobst? Yeah, literally. Was that the fake Martin's name? Damn. Maybe I'll never get married. Without a husband and children, who will care for you when you're old? This is the worst. The worst thing that a person can say. Like, it shows that they're so selfish with having children. Like, this is the only reason why they have children, so someone can take care of them. And it's not like half of the people or even more end up in the seniors' homes, you know, with someone else's children taking care of them. Like, the fuck? Without a husband, yeah. The Lord made us from Adam's rib because he meant us to be a part of men. You would be lonely to never know that fullness of purpose. That's no life for someone like you. I don't care about my life. I just want to take care of my dad. You're not the first person to tell me so. That's because your elders are wise, Magda. Trust in our love for you and in the Lord's purpose. Okay, can I leave? In any case, I should get back to the chores. Yes, you should. Well, remember what I said. Whatever happens, you're always welcome in my home. Now I wish I said the thing about the jobst, you know? Oh, before I forget, I actually had a question about an old book. Martin is supposed to have stolen it from the Baron who was killed years ago. Do you know what happened to it? Oh. I hope this doesn't get me into any trouble, but I still have it, hidden in a drawer. Bitch! Martin left it behind when he ran off. He went to all the trouble to take it, but didn't bring it along. Martin was a thief, but he wasn't stupid. I'm sure he realized no one would believe he would come by the book honestly, so he couldn't sell it. Why did you keep it? What was I supposed to do? The Baron was killed soon after, and there I was, holding his stolen book. I didn't want Martin to get in any more trouble than he was already in. I never read it, though. I don't read well. Can I have it? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna snitch on you if you don't. Okay. I would like to read it to my dad. That's a nice thought. It does seem like the kind of story Klaus would like. Oh, alright. I'd like to have something more to do with it, to be frank. It reminds me of difficult times. A stolen book of a dead nobleman in our home. Perhaps it spoiled our milk and turned our eggs all these years. Here you are, please don't tell anyone I had this. Historia 𝙚𝙤𝙤𝙚. It's in Latin, which I don't read well. I will puzzle over it in the evening. Thank you, Brigida. You've been a big help. Of course, Magda. Don't ever. Be well, God bless. Don't ever speak to me about marriage again. You too, Brigida. Or I will snitch. Oh, I will. Don't ever. Craft? Ew. Voice laugh. What's up? Oh, you don't want to touch. God bless you, Magdalene. Hello, Matilda. Hello, Voice Love. How are you too? Very well. The Lord has blessed us once more. What? Blessed us more than we deserve. And how are you, Magdalene? I was worried with you keeping the house and workshop all on your own. Let me bring by some soup for you and your father. You're very kind, Matilda. Thank you. Not at all, Magdalene. This is how Voislav and I serve 𝙚𝙤𝙟𝙤. Our vocation may have changed, but our gratitude to God and the town has not. You've always been so dedicated to the town. It's hard to imagine you two ever lived in the Abbey. Ha, sometimes those days feel like another lifetime. A harder time, to be sure. I thought the Abbey was better off than the town in those years. So we were told, but in private, I believe Father 𝙘𝙤𝙢 struggled to provide for a scriptorium and a double monastery. However, seeing both the town and 𝙘𝙤𝙢 struggle was only a part of what made the time hard. A nun's life can be a challenging one, but I never had to deal with the difficulties you do now, Magdalene. What about your old life was difficult for you? I struggled with my vows, my discipline. I couldn't live as my sisters did. I wanted that. I broke my vows, as did Voislav. My God, Matilda, was there no one else? Lord! Lord! Jesus, Magdalene, you fell in love. Hehe, we did. Jesus Christ! Well, I seduced her. You certainly did not. Are you telling young Magda here that you seduced me then? Voislav, please, haha. So you left the Abbey. Well, we were found out. But our secret was kept. Still, the matter ate at my heart. That and being falsely accused of murdering the old Baron terrified you, and rightly so. I did not accuse... Maybe I did. I don't remember. We all must account for our sins, Magdalene. I was afraid I would account for mine sooner than I thought. Those were the hardest years of my life. I repented and prayed to God to absolve me. What if I accused her in the first act? Would she be... Maybe she wouldn't be killed in the first act? Because I can accuse her, Ottilia, 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 and someone else. I don't remember. Interesting. But the Lord always provides, even in the darkest days. The Abbey's destruction gave us a second chance. I cannot imagine that the townsfolk were too happy to let you stay. It must be strange to leave that life after so long. That must be... Let us say this. Ha. Well, I will admit, it's been strange not being able to enter the convent. I miss the sisters terribly some days, but truthfully, it's been a relief not to be constrained by my vows. The Lord forgives more readily than man, yes, Magdalene. Never think that you must remain in any place that causes you to sin, even if others think it godly. I'm glad you two are finally able to live life together. You both deserve it. Only by the grace of God are we in this life together. May it be many years before we part. God willing. Anyway, Magdalene, I'll send that soup over to you shortly. Thank you. And God bless you both. God bless you, Magda. God bless. Okay, so that'll be interesting not having Matilda. Let's go Bauer's house. What's up, Juta? What's up, Eddie? Hello, Magdalene. How's the mural coming? I hear you browbeat the council into letting you do it yourself. I don't care about the council. I only want to finish the mural for my dad. You're a dutiful girl, Magdalene. No one can fault you for that. But you, painting the rat house, I cannot imagine that would have happened when I was a girl. Only those old Benedictine sisters ever did much art. Do you think they were happy without anyone around to need things from them? What a life. Except for the prayers, of course, haha. Listening to Father Thomas on Sundays is enough for me. Anyway, it's good to see you standing up to the council. Thank you, Hetty. That Zimmerman boy seems to have a good head on his shoulders, though. Once you're settled down with him, you'll have a good life ahead of you. Why is everyone thinking that I'm with that guy? I do like him. I think we could learn to love each other. I think I would rather marry for love, Hetty. Odds, I'm not going to marry him. It's hard to think of the future right now with what's happened to my dad. Oh, sweet girl, I'm sorry. My mouth goes faster than my head sometimes, or so my Johan used to say. Your dad's only ever been a fair weather friend to people like me. Okay, so Johan died as well, I forgot. He's a family man at heart, and I can respect that. I hope he knows how lucky he is to have you looking after him. Thanks, Hetty. I'll see you later. Until then. Moo! Simon! Hey, Magdalene. I heard what happened to your dad. How's he doing? Resting. He suffered a severe blow to the head. I'm worried, to say the least. Hans sends his regards. The Bauer household is praying for a swift recovery. Thank you, and thank Hans and Jutta as well. I will. Klaus has always been such a bedrock of Tassing. I would hate for him to die. It would be sorry. It's fine. I fear it as well. It's best not to ignore one's fears. Do you miss your father? Your real one, I mean. Do I miss him? Kind of. I don't remember Joseph at all that much. He's become a haze of sorts, a faint echo, a feeling, an occasional emotion. I was so young when he got killed. Mom said I had trouble understanding what had happened for a long time. Understand, my mom, she's like an empty hole in my life. I have nothing of her. Ah, yeah, you never even got to see her, right? Not even a memory, huh? Suppose you have yourself for comparison. God molded you after her. I can imagine how she could have been like stubborn and unruly, yeah? But can I know if I'm actually like my mom? All I have are stories from people. If that's what it takes, I don't see people of wealth and power giving the rest of us much headway. Guess not, but we know what happened 18 years ago. I can understand why the town council is careful. I don't know. I'm not smart like you, Magdalene. Anyway, the winter draws closer, so I got a lot of preparations to take care of. I truly hope Klaus recovers soon. God look after you. Both. Until later, Simon. Simon? Oh my god. I don't want to remember Simon. Or the other. There is like a holy trinity in Expedition that was absolute fucking pain in the arse. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. I hope your dad recovers quickly. He's a good man. Thank you. I will tell him you said that. Cannot read. Good. This town has seen too many terrible things, but we've recovered before. Maybe the Lord will return your dad to health too. I pray you're right. Be glad you have this time with him, I say. Wish I had as much with Helwig. Anyway, I should get back to it. Until later, Hans. Okie dokie. Whose fucking pig was that? Do you know what? I don't know where the save is, though. Ah, Magdalene, how are the hinges on your doors? Excuse me? The door hinges at home. Are they in good working order? To be honest, I've never really checked. I'm more worried about taking care of the press than looking at the door hinges. Right. Maybe Andrew should take a look at them. I would have asked your father, but well. Anyway, you wouldn't believe how many people in this town leave their hinges to rust. Really, Jorg, if you want an excuse to snoop in people's homes, you just invite yourself over for supper. That's not... The council is looking after the town. Paul would like to institute a yearly check of all homes in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤. What do you think of the idea, Jorg? Well, it's not a bad thing, but I don't see why we need to make it official. Everyone in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤 helps each other. As I see it, if someone notices a house in disrepair, we all pitch in to fix it. To do anything else would be unchristian. But if Paul wants to see it through, I'm happy to go along with it. Makes me feel useful, you know? Hello, Clutch. Speaking of, I would better get back to work. Nice to chat with you, Magda. See you later, Jorg. Oh, Jorg. Veronica. Hello, Magdalene. How is the mural going? I hope my husband hasn't been bothering you much about it. No, the council has left me to work for the most part. I think 𝙘𝙤 has something to do with that. Has he said something to you about it? Mainly he's relieved that they don't need to make a decision about the matter anymore. He runs the farm just fine, but being on the council has made him think that he has say in everything going on in 𝙤𝙤𝙟𝙤. Town businesses is all he talks about these days. Those men are bad influences on each other, if you ask me. Now they're chattering on about a yearly check on the hinges on every door in town. Hinges? Who gives a damn if the hinges on our front door creak? True. To be fair, if your hinges creak, the door's integrity is at stake. I guess. Yes, well, I don't need to check every door in my house every year like it's a feast day. If there is a creaky hinge, I'll hear it. Anyway, I think it's good of you to be working on the mural. I wish Artemis and Apollo would take interest in something like that. Speaking of, have you seen them around anywhere? I asked them to look after the chickens, but they've disappeared. Yeah, they're doing some sort of prank. They're catching frogs in the forest for some reason. Ah, those two, what do they need frogs for anyway? Father Thomas says there's only so much trouble because I named them after Greek gods. Okay, so you named them. He says those names have power, but I still like them. Besides, Apollo and Artemis were gods of virtues. If anything, they should be more well behaved. Names have only as much power as we allow them to have. Can every Greek name really invoke pagan gods? Maybe you're right. Father Thomas spends too much time in his books. Besides, then he would be in a poor state. Father Thomas and the doubter. Haha. Anyway, I would better go find those rascals. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Thanks, Veronica. Until later. Clara. Hello, Magdalene, dear. How are you? How's Klaus? It's hard to know for certain. One day he seems well, and the next I can hardly understand his words. Oh, Magdalene, I'll keep praying for you both. The both of you deserve the best. Life's been hard enough for you already. Please let me know if you need any help around the house. I would be happy to help. Oh, gardeners, always so nice. Oh, thank you, Clara. That's very kind of you. I've been busy. I've been so busy in the rat house, I've let the house go a bit. Not to worry, I'll come by and help. Besides, then we can chat, and chatter makes chores pass quickly. With all my children up and grown, and no husband to care for anymore, I've got to make myself useful somehow. Big York is still in the house though, isn't he? Why bother? You could spend your days relaxing instead of doing chores. Peter, crazy. I really want to say this. Artemis and Apollo have certain ideas about their grandfather. My husband was hard to live with in his later years. He was an angry man. Peter wanted what was right for his family, regardless of what that meant for relations with anyone else in town. I was horrified when he burned the abbey, but I still loved him. Where's Eva? I felt great shame over the relief I had when the revolt was over, that it was done. I no longer had to worry over his anger, or whether he would shout at the children. Oh, abusive father. Great. I can only pray that God and the brothers forgive him, and that he may forgive me. We were living in hard times. You shouldn't feel shame for being grateful thereover. Thank you, Magdalene. You're a sweet girl. I pray the Lord feels the same. I'll let you go back to your day. God bless you. Yeah. Where's Eva? Did she, like, leave? Otto's wife? Maybe she left 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. Because there's Brigida, but... maybe in the Zimmerman's house, actually. Where was Zimmerman's house? Andreas! Okay, I think we're gonna leave this here because I'm losing ability to speak. I wanted to save somewhere, but I cannot. There's so much reading now because we have to talk with everybody, of course, and see how everybody's doing, but I'm losing my voice, so we're gonna finish this here.